What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We are back and better than ever and back on the farm. And for those of you who know Remus, you may hear him in the background right there talking to our other Siberian Husky, Zoe, because Remus finished his treat before Zoe did, and now Remus is letting her know that he's not happy about that. So hopefully you can hear that on stream, how much Remus is talking in the background, because it's kind of funny. Poor Remus. It's always Remus. And so we are back on the farm, everybody, and this is a multiplayer game. For my followers and subs, as a thank you for a great 2017, we're back on the farm. And so if you are a follower and sub of the channel and have this game, let me know, and we'll get you hooked up with all the details. But when we get into the game, you're going to see we got $289,000 in the bank. One of my goals that we haven't gotten to yet is to hit $1 million. I'd like to hit $1 million in the bank. However, some other fun things that we could do. I want to buy some solar panels. I think we're getting to the position where we could buy some more hourly rate kind of things and put those on the farm. I want to buy another big boy field, one of the really large fields. We bought our first one a little bit ago, and I want to get back to the point where we've got another big boy field there. We got to sell wool. We've got to take care of our animals. I know that the cows need tending to. They need grass and water. And I've got a tractor that's heading that way when we get into the game. So we'll probably take care of that. We got to check in on our fields and see how our fields are doing. I think, as I remember, they're all well fertilized in a good kind of state of things. So we should be pretty good there. So song requests are open tonight. Please enjoy yourself, and we're going to get right into the game and start out. Love that truck. Absolutely love that truck. But let's kind of get a feel for where we're at. Okay, so we've got, as I remember, we've got 8, 7, 11, 18, 22, 23. Kind of got this circle down through 26. So we've kind of got this loop, not including 2. And what I'm thinking is I'd love to purchase 20. I think that's the one I'd love to go for. We've got 26 as our largest field right now. I think we could take on another large field. And I'm kind of thinking 20. 20 would be a lot of fun to have. You can see we've got our soybean. We've got 4 fields dedicated to soybean. The prices are high right now. We've got a field dedicated to corn and a second dedicated to corn, 8 and 23. We've got 12 and 19 as our wheat fields. And I think that's pretty much the extent of our crops. We've got 16 and 26 as sunflower. So we're going to take care of our pigs. We've actually got 4 fields. Look at that. 7, 11, 15, and 22, all on soybean. When I planted those, I must be really want to get to that soy on the map. So we're going to take and redo all of those fields. So let's just write that down. We've got 7 as soy. We've got 8 as corn. And a lot of these are going to come due. We've got 11 as soybeans, 12 as wheat. We've got 15 as soy, 19 as wheat, 16 as sunflowers, 22 as soy, 23 as corn, 24 another field of sunflower, and the big boy 26 as sunflower. So we'll keep track of all of that. So as our fields come due, we'll be able to just replenish them or change them up a little. I think that's a lot of soybean, so we'll have to have a go at changing over the fields. You can see that we have a lot of fields that are about to come into growth phase. We have 7, 16, and 26 that look like they're behind one growth phase. And then we have 8, 12, 11, 15, 19, 22, 23, and 24 all on this final phase. So we are going to be busy when all those come due to harvest. You can see they're all well fertilized. 14 and 18 are grass fields that I just cut, so I'm not too worried about those. We can probably get a weeder over there and weed those up. And this is a grass field, so we have 3 grass fields. We did just come up to the gas plant, and we sold off all of our silage, and we just replaced one of the silos, filled that with grass, and we've got that fermenting. We do have some silage down here at our cows. We got into superfood last time, so we got to go check out on our cows. Let's see what else we can pull for information. So the sunflowers look good in terms of pricing. Price is increasing on the soybean. That's also good. Corn looks okay, not great. Where's our wool? Is going down, so we're gonna have to watch that. We do have a lot of wool that we could sell. All right, and we'll go from there. So the first thing, I was heading off. Look at how filthy these tractors are. God, if Circa was here, he would be triggered right now, boy. Look at how gross those are. So we're gonna have to wash up our stuff. But we are heading here off to cows. And we need to fill up with water. We only got about half full of water. So let's take advantage of this little spot here off to the right. And fill this bad boy up. Come on. Wow. We almost went in the drink. Okay, we'll refill from there. This is always dangerous. I lost this once right here and ended up having to reset it and go pick it up down at the shop. It was bad. But we're okay. All right, so off to our cows. But we're back in Better Ever. We're on the farm. It's been a while since we've been on the farm. We've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves, a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance, a lot of Subnautica, and thought it was time to get back to a game that we haven't played in just a little bit. So thought we'd have a little bit of fun tonight. Just kind of a chill stream and hang out with everybody on this great Sunday. We do need to shoot a 3-pointer at some point. There's an achievement in the game that is to shoot a 3-pointer on the basketball court in town. We have not done that yet, and I'd like to get that achievement. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Bucky. Did you see that guy? All right, so we're off to the cows. So Farm Sim 19 at the end of the year, everybody. I'm going to have to check that out. All right, let's go down. I'm not sure this is the water. Water may be on the other side. I always forget if it's this one or the other one. I think it's this one. It is. All right, how many cows do we have? 20 cows. Not bad. So we need straw and grass. So let's, I think we can probably get all this through here. I think we'll leave that right here. And we'll put the straw in. All right. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. We've had a ton of fun. If you haven't been by the stream recently, we've had a ton of fun with Sea of Thieves. Is that all the straw you need? That's it. Been having a ton of fun with that with the fellas. Kilthor played, my good pal Frosty Times, Whiplash, of course, as our captain, myself. Fremen has also played, so we've had a lot of people on board. We just had a ton of fun with Sea of Thieves. And looking forward to that release on Tuesday the 20th of March. That game releases in full. So look forward to that. Look for a lot of coverage on that game. The other thing we could do is purchase more cows. I'm not sure we have enough cows for generating milk. And let's clean this up. With Farm Sim 19 coming out, Giants, if you ever watch this, I know you won't, but if you ever do, please don't put cleanliness as a thing in Farm Sim 19. It's just not necessary. Okay, needs more grass. Right? I just don't think it's necessary. It'd be interesting to see what kind of everybody's wish list is. Maybe we can talk about that a little later. In terms of Farm Sim 19, what everybody's hoping for. Obviously, modding would be a huge thing in that game. It's something that needs to continue. And while we're down here, I think we'll make some more superfood. So let's put this away. So they're all watered, 100% fed, and they have enough superfood, but we might as well make some while we're down here. I did buy the superfood mixer off stream. That's been a lot of fun. And that was Zoe, the Siberian Husky, who's going to want to go out about 900 times tonight. Okay, so we've got that all hooked up. Let's get into... Look how filthy all this equipment is. Good grief. All right, let's make... Our mixer turned on. And it's all about getting the components in the right ratio. Joe Visitor, what is going on, my friend? How the heck are you? Great to see you. We are back on the farm, Joe. How the heck you doing? Great stream today, my friend. Did you get your food? Did you get all sorted out there? I love this thing. It's like the big old vacuum cleaner. Yeah, right? We've been on the sea. We've been... it's time to work the land again, though. That's what I think, right? We've done a lot of fun with Sea of Thieves, and there's our appropriate mixture. So we're just going to leave this right here. Full of pasta. Nice. We had like taco salad for dinner. That's what we did in the typical Phineas household tonight. That's straw. We don't need any more of that. What we could do is load up some more of this. I love this thing. It's like this super mixer thing. And as long as you keep the green between all of those arrows, you're good to go. And of course I'm stuck. Leave it to Phineas to get stuck, right? Oh, come on. Come on! There we go. All right. Phew. And we can pick up a little bit more silage and be good to go. I have heard of voice attack. I actually have voice attack. I have voice attack, and I actually have a profile of a recorded one from HCS that works along with voice attack for Star Citizen. So, yep, I've heard of voice attack. I think I won a copy of that from a stream. I had voice attack, and I won another copy, and yeah. So yeah, what are you using it for, Joe? It's HCS, right? HCS that does all the voice. Like they've hired William Shatner and all these different people to do different voice packs for it. So there's voice pack, and then there's HCS, which does voice acting for it. All right, there we go. So we got enough here. So that susses out our 20 cows. They're all ready to go. So what are you using voice attack for, Joe? What game? You gonna use it for driving your truck? I think that'd be awesome. Okay, we got wool that we could go put away. Maybe we'll go do that next. I could do anything for the ATS truck. That's true. Make a Knight Rider rig. That would be awesome. Yeah, because really all that is macros, right? And you can set up macros for any game. I plan on using it for Star Citizen, if that game ever comes out. That would be a lot of fun. The other thing people use that for a lot is DCS World. And a lot of the pilots will use it in DCS World. All right, so let's head back up to our farm, check out how everything is. Seriously, I've got... You know what? You're getting a delivery. Right here. Why won't that empty? Maybe I need to go back to the farm to empty that. That's weird. That won't come out. That won't dump out. Does it think it's silage? I bet you it does. Elite Dangerous. Yep. For certain. And HCS Voice Pack has a lot of pre-built voice recordings for Elite Dangerous. Do you have Elite? That's a game I've often wondered about. See, there it goes. Another streamer I watch, Blind IRL, plays that kind of in his after hours after he's done streaming his main game. He'll do that. And he's often said, you know, hey, typical Phineas, I bet you'd like this game. So I thought about checking that out. But do you own Elite? It'd be cool to see it on your channel if you do. don't, but I have a few friends that stream it. The flight sticks and thrust controls are neat. Yes, I actually have a full HOTAS and rudder pedals. I have the X55 HOTAS and rudder pedals by Syntec, I think. Right, Syntec? And I love them. And when I fly the Huey in DCS World, I use them. I got them 4-star citizen, but also to fly in the Huey. So yeah, loving it. Creative, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, it's so immersive with that stuff, Joe. It's so awesome. Creative, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Look, Creative, we're back on the farm. Yeah, welcome farming. Okay, I'm gonna put this water up where I keep the water. All of the... Are the rest of the animals okay? Yep, rest of the animals okay. We can actually go sell some pigs off. Let's put the water kind of right here. So we'll leave that right there. And we're going to come down here. We're going to wash some vehicles. Thank God Circuit is not here. He would be completely triggered right now because these are so filthy. Let's wash up and clean up our vehicles. Yeah, I've thought about Elite, Joe. I've thought about Elite Dangerous and whether we should, whether I should do that or not and add it to stream. There's so many games right now that I want to stream. Farm Sim, Subnautica. I want to do Sea of Thieves, Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a lot of games to rotate through and try and keep a community up for. That's much better. Look at that. So I've been kind of hesitant to add yet another game to the stream. I'm loving Subnautica on release. That has been a ton of fun. And that is a game I wish was multiplayer. That game would be a lot more fun if you could play it with someone. I mean, imagine being... I still think this tractor looks like the tractor from Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That animated thing that comes out every holiday season. That was Fred Astaire drives in. I still think it looks like that. That thing is still super loud. Yeah, that's true. If you had a friend, why would you ever leave the planet to start repopulating? That's true. That is true. But it would be much more fun to play that game together. I mean, just think about the co-streams you could do together. Think about all the fun that you could have multiplayer on that thing. And only two, right? Kind of a two-player co-op. That's what I do. I wouldn't do any bigger than that, but just two people, right? Say you went down in your escape pod together and both of you survived. Just two players, that's it. Think of how, I mean, maybe it would speed up the game too much, right, Joe? It would still be a lot of fun. Think about the stream possibilities of that. Maybe I was just thinking about it from that perspective. Look at how filthy this piece of it. Look at all of this. Oh, good grief. All right, let's wash all this up. Is that too loud? Is the power washer too loud, everybody, in your ears? I know that gets really loud for some reason on stream. I'm trying to move away from y'all. There we go. So what's going on? Just start repopulating. Eat all the fruit and the fish. Starve Whiplash out. Too true. Tell you what, Whiplash is a great captain in Sea of Thieves. Obviously, he was great when he was our commander, Joe, in Arma. Speaking of Arma, there looks like there has been Arma 4 rumors lately. Kind of interesting. For this, okay, it's fine, Phineas. Okay. There we go. Arma 4 rumors. That game definitely needs still some fixing. I mean, that game's almost unplayable without mods. So we'll see what they do with it. Bohemia Interactive in terms of Arma. No, we have not locked anybody up in the brig as of yet, Joe. I haven't played with other players, like just randoms. Obviously, in terms of the stream, I would want to bring on people I know and have their voice go out over my stream. So I haven't really done randoms. So we haven't really had a place where we've needed to do that yet. But it sounds like a lot of fun to lock someone up. And I think that game's got the balance, right? We were talking about this on stream last night at some point, that Sea of Thieves has really done a great job with the balance in terms of fun and realism. I grew up sailing, and there's a lot of the same tactics that work in that game. In terms of the sailing, managing your sails, the wind, the angle to the wind. I think they got it right, but they didn't make it too hard, right? They made it approachable, fun, and yet for people that know a little bit about sailing, they can use that to their advantage, right? So I think they got that right. Okay. So let's go. That's all of our equipment washed. Let's check our fields. All right, we're still okay. So let's get in and we can go sell some pigs. And I also want to go sell off the wool that we have. So we'll start there tonight. Which means we're going to tow this guy along. And we need to put the forks on here instead of the shuttle. And we'll refuel. So we've got a really nice setup here. That's right there, that little building right above there. That allows us to customize any of our vehicles now without having to go all the way down to the shop. And you can see some of the heavier sower equipment and fertilizer equipment right over there. And that's something I do want to purchase is I do want to purchase probably another fertilizer that's going to use all of the liquid manure that we're generating now on the farm. So that's something for us to look into and possibly a piece of equipment for us to buy tonight. And I think this tractor is now the oldest piece of equipment that we have on the farm. It is the last of the equipment, last of the tractors that can actually take fork or these arms. So it is the largest of the tractors that can still take all the forks and shovels and buckets. Perfect. I'm famous for losing these forks. I don't know why. It seems like every time I use them, I drop them. So I've had to reset those forks a number of times. But let's grab this. Let's grab our flatbed. Oh, by the way, any of my followers and subs, this is set up as a multiplayer tonight. So see, I drop those all the time. There we go. This is set up as multiplayer for my followers and subs. So followers and subs, please join up. Oh, and if anybody's curious about the mods that I'm using tonight, you can do !mods, and that'll take you to a link where I have all the mods in a folder you can download. Yeah, right. I've done that, Joe. I've actually fallen off a rock and stuck the forks in the ground and had the tractor. It's on my Instagram account. For those of you who want to follow me on Instagram. What? Okay. That was weird. You can. Here's the link to my Instagram. How did I do that? Did I just do IG? Nope. Huh, those commands aren't working. I do have Instagram and Twitter. You should all go follow me on those. Alright, so let's head up to the sheep. And we're going to load up all of the wool. We're going to sell the wool off. We'll sell the pigs off. And hopefully we can get all that done before all of this comes due, and we'll be good to go. It's a pretty nice flatbed, huh? I'm not sure what the real use is for it, but I've used it for hauling up fertilizer, seeds, and we'll probably need to check on all of that. I've used it for logging. I've used it for all kinds of stuff. Citizen Armistice, what is going on? Citizen, thank you so much for putting that down. I know that I have a command set up, but it didn't fire off for some reason. What's going on? I appreciate you, Armistice. What's going on, my friend? Alright, so yes, this is our field, so we're going to cut across it. Sorry, true simmers that want me to go around, but we're going to cut through there. Busy weekend, yeah. You're always very busy on the weekends. Okay, so look at all that nice wool. We'll drop that, and let's get in on this thing. This is usually fairly funny for me trying to pick up all of this wool. Look at that. First time. Let's see if I don't spill this everywhere. Easy. Easy. Easy, Phineas. Easy. There's no rush. Sheep don't grow wool that fast. Alright, that's one. Woo! See if we can get two. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, slide on down. It's fine. It's crooked. It's fine. How much do you think that weighs in real life? It's got to weigh a lot. Come on, come on. Perfect. That's 2. That's amazing. Just relaxing, feels good. You know what? I gotta tell you, Armistice, that's why I love this game. This has got to be one of the most zen games. If you're ever stressed out and just like having a day, play Farming Sim. It totally like is zen. I don't know what it is about it. And when I first got this game, I'm like, I don't know about this. Like, am I really gonna like this game? This is gonna be like a typical Phineas thing, and I love it. Look at that. That's 3 for 3. I spun out once so fast that fell off the forks. I like whipped the wool into the field once. Okay, easy, Phineas. Easy, no rush. Already got 3 on there. Don't need to tip the other one off. Perfect. That's 3. Nice. Zen was the word you were thinking of? That's awesome. How's Warframe been going, Citizen? I was watching you stream it. You enjoying it? And do you have like a whole community of people that's playing it with you? There we go. Come on. Oof. Leveling up our guild nicely. Perfect. And those are all the people that used to play EVE with you, right? Are now over on Warframe? That's very, very cool. 5 members. Nice. Anybody looking for Warframe? Armistice is your guy. You can contact him on my Discord if you are looking to join a Warframe group. He's a great guy, great leader. Okay, see, this one's getting all cattywampus. Perfect. Okay. So let's hitch up. Nice. Okay, now I need to fashion the tension belts. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're hoping that those all stay on. We're going to pretend... Okay, all of them have at least one tension belt, so we should be good. And now we need to go to... Where do you sell this off? The spinnery. That's where you sell it off. So we need to go back around in downtown. If I tag that, is that what does that? Does that is what? Yeah, that's what does it. Okay. So we'll go sell off all this wool and see how much money we make from it. Much more casual, which is great for us right now. Yeah, perfect. Casual is good. Armistice, how are you liking Sea of Thieves? And did you take part in any of the recent stress tests? Because you have that game, I think, right, Armistice? Missed most of the beta stuff because of your weekends. Oh, look out! I'm sorry, sir. Pardon, but you did run that stop sign. I think I can just bring all of it in. Hey, Tyler, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. And appreciate you checking us out. You know what? I don't want to do it that way. Oh, this thing is a bear to back up. Phineas, what did you do? Nothing like jackknifing. Okay, we're going to just do this. Detach that. You know what? Nope, we're going to reattach that. Go inside the cabin. Unfasten all of those. Go outside the cabin, detach from that, and let's see what we can't do to drop all of this off. But welcome. Thank you for that follow. Really appreciate that as we move to, what, 689 followers as we get close to 700 followers. Can't believe it. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for being a part of the community. Hope you have enjoyed yourself. And now you're going to see how badly typical Phineas uses the forklift. I suppose... Oh, just on the tips. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. We got it. Fine. Fine. I think I just dump it right here, right? Oh no, I gotta dump it right in here. That's what it is. Yeah, look at that, selling that stuff off. That's a lot of money for wool. 13,000, almost 14,000 in wool. Holy crap. That is awesome. Okay, let's do this again. And I probably should have waited until wool was a little bit better priced, but what are you gonna do? Wrong angle. Come on, Phineas. You got this. You got this. Got it. I got it. Okay. That's 2. We're good. We're good. Gotta be almost $60,000 for all of these? How awesome is that? Look at that. 13,008. That's perfect. It's gonna help us buy that field. Right? Because that's what we want to do. We want to purchase that field. We got this. We got this. Tippity tips. It's fine. Slide it down. Turn. Don't throw it though. Easy. Easy, Phineas. Easy. Perfect. You wouldn't know that I used to drive a fork truck when I was in college, would you? Worked in a warehouse pulling oil cases and oil drums, and worked at an automotive industrial lubricant distributor. That's a little high. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Got it. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna make that harder to pick up, but perfect. Look at that. How great is that? 345,000. We made just about $60,000 from all of that. Gotta love the sheep. You know what? That wasn't bad. Sorry. Come on. A little farm humor, everybody. A little farm humor. Armistice. Ugh. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Hey, what's going on? Steb, I'm doing good. Steb if rib. I am terrible at Twitch names, so forgive me. Just flew in from Vegas, and boy, are my arms tired. Waka waka waka. I was actually in Vegas a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, Armistice. And I did fly there, and boy, are my arms tired. I was at the Bellagio, actually. Okay, let's head back to farm. And put this away and kind of take stock of where we are. I'd love to maybe purchase a field. We're going to see how much, I think it was 20, right? When we opened up the stream during my monologue. I think it was 20 we were looking at. But welcome to the stream, everybody. So, Steb, you got to tell me, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Steb Biff Rib? Or is it Frib? I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Terrible at Twitch names, though. Nope, we're going to follow the road. I got a buddy of mine that plays this, Kilthor, and he's like, I'm going to stay inside the cab, and he's like hardcore, right? He doesn't even play this game at all third person. Crib right. Last Frib. Alright, so Frib. Is it alright if I call you Frib? Alright, so we're going to go park this trailer. Icelandic nickname. That's cool. Alright, so let's put this away. We'll leave that right there. We're going to ditch these forks. Yeah, appreciate that. Frib, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Oh, good grief. No. Let's put down the forks. Thank you. Okay, let's pick up this shovel. Sorry about that cough. There we go. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate you hanging out with us. We were just mentioning EVE Online, and Icelandic dude appears. That's awesome. Welcome. Alright, so we got our tractors. Let's check out, you know what I want to do? We're going to hop in. Let's go back here. And we're going to park this thing. Fold that up. And put that guy right here. So we're waiting for that to ferment. Let's take the fastest tractor, the JCB, and we're going to fly up to the pigs. We're going to sell off some pigs. You know, because EVE is made in Iceland. I didn't know that. Look at this thing. 40 miles an hour zipping on my farm. I really should look into that. I've thought about, not Eve, I'm sorry, not Eve Online, Elite Dangerous, that's the other one. How many hours do you think, Armistice, do you have in Eve? I love how fast this tractor is. Whoa! Okay, we're fine. It's great for running errands. Love this thing. Okay, so we're gonna sell off. How many pigs do we own here? We have 209 pigs. Don't have it hooked into Steam, so no idea, but a crap ton. I think that's the official amount, right? Is a crap ton. All right. Let's do this. And song requests are open tonight, ! SR, everybody, if you want to take care of that. More than 2,000 hours, easy. Good grief, and I thought I had a lot in this game at 500 hours. Whew. Okay, so we're going to sell off some pigs. We get 209 pigs. I like to keep 200. And every time I go above that, I like to sell them. But don't worry. We only sell to approved pet homes. We don't send them off to slaughter. We're only selling our pigs to approved pet homes, which means we have a team of people that go out and make sure the back fence, their backyard is fenced in, that they've got, a nice pasture for these pigs to live in, because, we couldn't send Wilbur off to slaughter. So approved pig homes only. And we're going to sell off, 9 of those? Make a quick 14,850. We'll confirm. Perfect. 361. Lord of the Hold. I smell bacon. What's going on, Lord of the Hold? It's been a little bit. How have you been? It's great to see you. And we got it going on tonight. All right. So there are our pigs sorted. And I think our pigs are in good shape, actually, right? Let's just take a look at our pigs. Yes, everything is good on our pigs. Everything is good on our sheep. Everything is good on cows. So we can kind of forget about that. Let's check out if there's anything on sale. And of course, there's not. I'm going to check one thing over here off stream, everybody. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. I keep meaning to pop in, but you're usually streaming when I'm modding. Thankfully, everyone I work for took the night off, so I get to have fun on Twitch for once. Nice. Well, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out, Lord of the Hold. Yeah, it has been a little bit. Okay, let's check out fertilizers or sprayers. Nope, we're not going to do that either. We're going to hop in this and we're going to go think about, oh, it looks like we're going to storm here. Let's go back to the farm and think about purchasing a new field. I'd like to expand the Phineas Farming Conglomerate Consortium. I'll show everybody that wasn't here at the beginning of the stream what fields we own, and I'd like to expand that a little bit further. So let me show you what we've got. I'll park this, and then we'll start taking a look at fields, and we can kind of think about it together, everybody, all right? But I appreciate everybody checking us out. All right. There we go. Let's check out the map. Frib, could you give some tips? I've recently started to play this game for the first time, and I want to work with sheep farm. Yes, absolutely, Frib. I'd love to help you out. That's what we're about. So what would you like to know? For me, Frib, the easiest animal to start with was pigs. They multiply the fastest. The food is relatively easy. Let me just show you this. You can get going with water, straw, corn, wheat, and it's only one of these, right? You only need wheat or barley, canola or sunflower or soybeans or potatoes or sugar beets. That's the tough one you need a little equipment for. But if you don't do this, you just won't get the 100% productivity, but it is the easiest animal to get into, in my opinion, Frib. Sheep is easy because it's just water and grass, right? All you got to do is cut grass, bring it up to them, and they're good to go. The hard part with them is they multiply very slowly, as do cows. Pigs just seem to be a little, they get a little randy. You know what I'm saying? Mother Nature takes its course. But all you need to do for them is grass or hay. Again, anything that is on the same line, hay or grass, wheat or barley. It's not both, right? You only need one of those two listed. So hay or grass. Grass is much easier. You just mow it, bring it up, dump it off, and then you just go into it. And that's all you need to do. I started off, I think, with 5 sheep. I've bought more. They have not multiplied fast. These 86 that you see above me have been mostly purchases that I've done. I have a lot of cash right now. I could purchase more livestock. But if you want to get into it, think about pigs because you can sell them off so quickly and make money from them, right? As well as pigs give you manure and liquid manure, both of which you're going to need on the farm if you get into any placeables like your greenhouses or any of the mods that would use manure on the farm. You need manure for fertilizer. The liquid manure is a fertilizer. So to me, sheep don't produce that. Right, the only thing sheep are going to do for you is multiply slowly, and 2, give you wool, but it takes a long time to generate wool. I know you just saw me make $60,000 from selling off wool, but that took a long time of game time. So for me, pigs were where I started because we needed the manure and liquid manure. I was going through that a lot in early game. And it was something that you should consider. Think about pigs before sheep, unless you're just set on it, Frib, right? That you're just like, you know what, I want sheep, and that's what I'm going to do. But I'm glad. Welcome to the game. It's awesome. And ask all the questions that you want, Frib. That's what we're here for, man. All right, let's. So we've sold that off. Let's think about, we're good 361. Oh, we were going to go visit a farm. So let's look at the farms together, everybody. So let me show you what the Phineas Farming Conglomerate Consortium owns. We own 7, 8, 11 through 18, down through 26, up through 24, 16, and 8. So we own that circle. And I'd like to pick up another big boy field. I kind of like how close 20 is to I like having my farm. We're all kind of in a core. I don't want to spend money on 2. It's too far away, right? I'm not going to yield enough off of that to make sense. We could pick up 3 and 4. Those are kind of large enough, but I'd really like to pick up 20. I wonder how much it is. It kind of feels like it kind of fits in this core area. We do come down to Mary's farm quite a bit, so that may work out for us. So why don't we go for a visit? And ooh, area. Daria, what are you doing to me, girlfriend? $561,000 for a field, and she likes us a lot. This field is not going to get any cheaper. Good grief. What are you doing to me, girlfriend? Daria, I thought we were friends. Frib, all right, thank you for that huge help. I've already 20 sheep, all right. And yeah, they multiply slow. I've seen that. And having problems with my money, it goes slow upwards. Absolutely. Don't be afraid to use loans. I wouldn't max them out. Use them judiciously. But come hang out, watch, ask all the questions that you want, Frib, man. That's what we're here for. And Frib, with the follow. Thank you so much. We are at 690? We're at now. We are just 10 away from 700. Thank you for all the follows tonight. That is just fantastic. And Frib, thanks for hanging out. For all of those who don't know me, I'm a multi-streamer. My name's Typical Phineas. Love playing Farm Sim. We've played City Skylines. We've played Planet Coaster, Arma. We've Sea of Thieves. We're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think that's kind of the lot of games that we're playing. We've done a little stint in Hearts of Iron 4 and EU4, so you can kind of get the feel of the games that we play here on the Typical Phineas stream. But thank you very much. I'm a variety streamer, and I appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you very much. All right, so I think Field 20 is out of the question. All right, Daria's not working with me. I'd love something here. I suppose we could come all the way down here and pick up 29? And 30? One seems like good, but that's so far away. I don't want to do that. We'll spend all of our time traveling. I don't want to do that. Right? And by the way, for following, Frib, ask all the questions, man. For following everybody, you get 50 credits for the follows that you can use on Song Request, all of that kind of fun stuff. So please, Song Requests are open. Okay. Let's think about 29. We'll go visit 29. So he's at 321. Steven, baby, what's going on? 4.31 hectares. Okay. So that's that one. What about 30? Mary. Babe, what's going on, Mary? 3.27 hectares for $222,000. That one feels a little bit better. Still leaves us over $100,000. She hasn't been doing much with her farm. What's going on here, Mary? It's kind of looking a little barren. We would pick up, looks like a building down there. Looks like a shed. So we could pick up 30. We could pick up 27 because our cows are there. That's really odd shaped. Let's go look at 27. It does have sunflower on there. Edward, what's going on? 297. That feels good. If we buy it now, he's already got it planted, which means we'll take the harvest, right? We'll take the harvest here. How big was it? Almost 4.5 hectares, right? So we're good there. We may do this one. So that, I mean, it's kind of out of the way, but we could start kind of doing 27, 28, 29, 30. We could kind of start, we've already got 26. We come down to the shop a lot, right? We come down to the cows a lot. We were just at the spinnery. Gas station is down here. That kind of feels right. It's oddly shaped. What do you think, everybody? I'm looking for advice. Do you like that field? Does anybody own that field? Does anybody play this and own that? This would probably be much easier to do for AI characters. 28. Have I visited 28? I don't think I did. Edward owns this one. All right, so it's a little bigger. It's 300,000. We would have to take no loans. No, Frib. I like 28. I like 28. So if we pull off 28, what would we want to plant on it? What do the markets tell us that we should be planting on 28 if we bought 28? We got a lot of wheat. We got a lot of wheat stored. We got a ton of sunflowers. What about corn? How much corn do we have? We do not. Oh, we have 2 fields of corn. We have 4 soybean. What's canola like? And barley. I haven't done canola and barley in ages. Not great prices there. I mean, that's so commodity, right? Great price at Mary's Farm right now. I feel like I'm just so like soybean, sunflower, corn over and over and over again. For Armistice, great question. So Armistice asks, how much harder is this planting, harvesting with a weird shaped field like 27? So for a human character, obviously it's no problem at all, right? You just go up and down or whichever way you want to do it. The AI, it gets a little wonky, right? And I've been experiencing a little bit of AI wonkiness lately on like field 23 and 22. We own both of those, and it gets a little wonky, Armistice. So it can be a little funky. Sorry, everybody, for that water, drinking that water. I got a little cough. But I'm thinking if we do 28, we don't have the equipment for potatoes. We do have sugar beets, but it's so high yield it would take forever to bring that field through harvest cycles. We have 2 fields of wheat. We have like 2 of everything already. Well, you know what? We'll make that decision after we buy it. And I do think we're going to buy this, right? Okay, we're buying it. It's ours. Perfect. Let's go grab some equipment because we need to get on this. So we're going to grab a couple of tractors. We're going to grab plows, and we're getting it on. So we made the decision. That's all there is to it. Now we're going to start cultivating these fields. So I have 3 plows, small. But we'll grab all 3 of these and run down. Where's the best way to get there? Go to the gas station. Okay. And we're just going to grab AI players to start out. And we'll go from there. hoping all of these fields don't come due because we're gonna be in it up to our eyeballs. We have 8 or 9 fields that are all in the same growth cycle right now. That will make it very difficult to get everything done that we need to get done. No, because I own the trains, Armistice. And I can use the trains to go to different stops on the map that would have different pricing available to them that you can't reach any other way. All right, the Stanley Kickery. And I believe this is our new field right here. So we'll get this first guy going. We're going to bring all 3 plows down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to hire these guys. Boom. Okay, let's go grab another tractor. Grab our speedy guy. And we're good to go. Armistice, I wonder if you'd like this game. So we'll grab our other plow. You can see there's 2 more plows back there. I know that may not be coming across stream very well. There's our second plow. We're going to zip him down and we'll get him going. They'll be working each end, and we'll grab the third plow and also get him going on the middle and see how quickly we can get this thing flipped over. Oh, watch out. Yeah, we'll turn on our light. We'll be proper. All right, we'll get our blinky light going. We'll be good to go. Man, I love this game. It's been a couple of weeks since I've played this. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed this game. All right, we'll go down this street. Sorry about that. It's fine. Oh, I got a stop sign. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Crazy driver. Do you ever get tempted to go all Grand Theft Auto and smashy? Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. So you can see we got that guy going down here. We're going to start this fine person over here. Yeah, close call there. It's very typical Phineas. Okay, we get this going here. And we're going to go grab a third tractor. Yeah, we'll grab this little guy. And we'll be good to go. So we'll have 3 tractors plowing that field. Then we're going to have to cultivate it and fertilize it, seed it, and we'll be good to go. So we're going to grab the third plow. Then we're going to grab a couple weeders and start weeding. Oh, God. See that? Bad. Let's get in here. There it is. Now you can see that much better, everybody. Perfect. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so we'll get our third tractor going on. Whoa, Phineas, pay attention. Stop messing with your microphone and drive. Whoa. Phineas, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm glad we purchased that. I feel good about it, right? We'll get another field, flipping through. We're just going to decide what to put on it. But I feel good about it. The Phineas Farming Conglomerate Consortium continues to grow. Our debt-to-capital ratios are well within norms. Our capital for M&A is great, as you just saw. In essence, revenues are high, expenses are low, and the Phineas farming conglomerate continues to grow. Oh, look at that. We are still close to our cows, so that's good. And we'll just check this guy right here. All right, so we've got 3 people working this farm. This is a big boy. This might be our biggest field. As you can see, I am not afraid to use AI players. My preference is I manage the farm, and I don't have any problem hiring workers to do a lot of the, just real manual stuff. Okay, so let's grab this guy. And we're going to see about weeding. Whoa. Let's grab a weeder. Get 3 weeders back here as well. And I wonder if we can get this field going. Yep, perfect. So we can start weeding our grass fields. I'm not sure if grass needs to be fertilized, but I do it just to keep up. Can you be a wine baron? Armistice, there are other modded maps where you can get into making beer and wine. Not on this one. This is the standard map. Sorry, the phone was just ringing. So on other fields, you can. Other maps, I think there's some European maps that you actually can get in on that. But on this one, you can't. But it would be very, very cool, Armistice, to get into that. Okay. And I have 1 more tractor. I own 5 tractors. Look at these guys just flying through it. That's nice. Keep going, guys. Right here. So we're going to put all this lawn mowing equipment away. By the way, you can lawn mow and windrow at the same time. We'll put this away. Right here. Drop that off. This stuff is insanely hard to back up because of the short wheelbase. I could just watch them plow all day. Absolutely. We'll go back down there in a little bit. No. See? This thing is so difficult to do. Slow, small movements. We have a camper in the Phineas household. It's 32 feet tip to tip travel trailer. It's easier to back up than these things. Because these things have such short wheelbases. It drives me nuts. Come on. We'll get there eventually, everybody. Perfect. I'm going to just leave that guy right there. And we're going to grab... oh my God, Phineas. This is what happens when you try and read chat, and I keep my chat on a screen to that side. I have a third screen over there with my OBS and sound system on it. And this is what happens when you don't pay attention to driving a tractor. By the way, those are apple trees. They act like greenhouses in-game, everybody. Great mod. So we'll grab this. And we're going to just weed this field right here. This little grassy knoll starts the game with trees on it. But what I did is took all the trees out and sold them to turn this into a grass. And then I actually used the plow tool to turn this into a field. And the reason I turned it into the field and just didn't keep them keep it as a grassy knoll was I wanted the ability to hire a worker. So when you cut grass, if you're not on a field, you can't hire a worker, because obviously that's how the game defines the edges of where it needs to go and everything. And that's why I turned this into a field. It's not numbered, but the game does think of this as a field. Oh, is Frib, one thing you should look into if you're just starting this game, weeders like this, great way for low-cost fertilization. Don't have to buy anything except for the weeder, and the game uses weeds in-game as fertilizer. So as long as you have a weeder and you get in the first couple growth cycles, I think it's too late if you hit the third growth cycle, but if you get to weeding in the first couple growth cycles, it does count as fertilizer, just like a chemical or liquid fertilizer. So that's why we have so many weeders here on the typical Phineas farm. I try and run an organic place. And so that's what we're doing. And I think what we'll do is we'll run down. Yeah, so weeders, Frib. Definitely grab weeders. Yeah, my pleasure. Help you out any way I can, Fred. Okay. Weeders are important. And I like greenhouses and beehives because they're hourly income on the farm. Another way, so as you get further and further in Frib, look for alternative ways to build income on the farm. It helps offset your daily expenses that you incur. And we have one more grass field that I'm going to run this. Yeah, great, Frib. I have one more grass field that I'm going to run this guy down to. And then we'll check in on how all of the plowing is going. And just like that, my grassy knoll is done. Done and done. Do you use weeder right away? You have to cut the grass. Not sure I'm following you there, Frib. So what I do is after I cut the grass, I will weed it. And then you'll see the grass grow in the first cycle. I'll weed it again. Then the grass will grow again in the second growth cycle, and I'll weed it again. That will make it totally fertilized. So in game, this screen right here, growth, and then soil composition is your important one. It will show you, you can see there's little light blue and this darker blue. The darker blue is where I have just fertilized, and this guy is going to do that last little bit. I'm going to field 18, that is light blue because it's in its first fertilized. Every time you enter a different fertilized state, light, dark, darkest, you actually pick up 10% productivity. Or 30% productivity, excuse me. So you can pick up another 90% in productivity. So it's super important to keep your fields fertilized. So that screen that shows your fertilization states, super important to you. And so we'll do that. Lower that. Someone's completed their task, huh? I don't think that's true. Yeah, no problem, Frib. You're playing FS15. 7 seems to be so much more in depth. You know, I've not played 15. I didn't watch a lot Lord of the Hold. So I couldn't tell you that. But I like how in depth this game goes. I've actually seen tractors with those weeders on the road. And up until this moment, I had no idea what they were for. Well, there you go. Hey, what's going on? Lots on 105? Welcome. Yeah, I had a fertilizer and it cost me so much for me, I had a problem with money, so I sold it. Now you can pick up a weeder, Frib, and not have to worry about that, right? And that way, this is free, right? This is, now, you can see my money is going down, right? Up there, that's because I've hired 4 other workers on the farm right now. But if I was just doing this alone, this would not be costing me anything. Once you own it, you own it. Heck, lease it if you need to, and return it once you're done with your fields, right? I only had 1 weeder at the beginning. That's all I had for fertilizing, because you start with few enough fields that you can use it that way. Lolson. Is that what it is? Lol? L-O-L? Lolson. Welcome to the stream, Lolson. Do you recommend buying baling technology? I have not, Frib. It's expensive, and what I would get into is silage, but not through baling. I don't believe you make any more money in the game through baling and all that baling technology. Now, I will tell you, once you get up and running and you have a lot of money and you can do it, sure, do it then. But really, I'm 500 hours, 400 hours into this game. I haven't needed it yet. The money is in silage. Now, they nerfed it from FS15 to this game. Silage was king, as I understand it, in 15. Is that right, Lord? But in this, they've nerfed it down, but it is still the best way to make money. So getting up Frib over to the gas plant and, getting some silage, which means you need cutting grass. So get grass equipment, get something to be able to pick up the grass, and get it up to the biogas plant, turn it into silage, and then sell that off. No clue, I'm super new to FS15. Oh, all right, Lord, there you go. Oh boy. That field in front of us tells me I'm a little nervous. Is because, yep, look what just happened, everybody. 8, 12, 11, 15, 19, 24, 23, and 22 all just came due. Yeah, my pleasure, Frib. So we're in a bit of trouble here. I had like 9 fields just come due to be harvested. And I was hoping to get it done, that brand new field that we just bought, before all those fields came due. But it is what it is. We're in for a little bit of chaos here tonight. All right, so this is our other field that we turned into grass, and I use it to... So, Frib, I have 3 fields that I keep as grass because silage is that important to the game in terms of money. Okay, let's go put this away. We're going to have to change into our harvesters and start the long process of bringing in all of these fields. So we'll put this away. And we're gonna have to sell some of it off, given that we only have about 60 grand left. But we also may just stick it in our bunker, in our silos too, just for speed, and sell it off when the time is right. Okay, so we'll put that away. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this guy go get on one of the tippers. And then we'll make some decisions. Okay, so he's hooked up to a tipper. These guys are doing well. This is a really big field. And you are done. Let's put you away. We're going to put him on a tipper. I keep everything super organized, everybody on my farm. It drives me nuts when things are out of place. Okay, and we'll put this guy. Can you use weeders on other things like canola? And you can use weeders on everything, Frib. Okay, weeders fertilize every single field. Doesn't matter what you've planted. If it can be fertilized, you can use a weeder on it. Okay, so we've got 2 set up. Let's think about what we got here. We got 11, and field 11 is soybeans. Soybeans uses, I always forget which header. There we go. So this guy all right, so we're going to get this field starting to be cultivated. We're going to get our other harvester going. So we'll get this guy set up. We'll start him out. Then we'll get our other harvester going, and then we'll come back here. Okay. We will detach that. Perfect. All right. Unfold that harvester. I hit the jackpot to drop in here. Haha, so clean answers, and you're making this much easier for me now. You know, Frib, anytime, man. Ask all the questions you want. Doesn't matter. If you think it's silly, easy, doesn't matter. I had all the same questions you did. Okay, I'm going to hire a worker. There they go. Okay, let's go back. You're still weeding. Let's get this harvester going, and you could go to one of the fields with sunflower on it, because you've already got this one set up. And oddly enough, where's my sunflower? 26. That's interesting. How about corn? 8 and 23 have corn. All right, so I can go to field 23. Okay. Yeah, isn't it funny, Frib? You know, you decide to drop into a stream, and, you know, you decide, okay, I'm going to drop in on this one. And you never know if it's going to be great or not, and you go from there, right? A lot of people on Twitch just tend to drop in on the big ones. What field is this? 24. What did I grow on 24? Sunflower. Perfect. So we're going to harvest out some sunflower here. You dislike big streams. I don't actually go to a lot of big streams myself, Lawson. Lolson? Lol. I don't myself. Okay, so we're going to set this guy off. Now what we need to do is block by an object. Who's blocked by an object? Aha! That means we're almost done. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you don't get to interact with the person, I think, on big streams. Now, good for them, right? They created that, right? They grew and became popular. And myself, I tend to frequent smaller streams myself. One, because I am a smaller streamer, so I know what it's like to be a smaller streamer. But I enjoy the interaction much more. That you can interact, you can ask questions, especially if you find the right one. All right, let's do this. Yeah, right before I came here, I was on another stream, and that guy said to me, just use the tutorial in YouTube. But I've been using YouTube, but I never thought about to buy weeders, right? That's the ideas that you need. Well, I appreciate you coming in here. Because I got to tell you, when chat is interactive like it is tonight, it makes it so much better for the streamer as well. Right? It's just giving me someone to talk to. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here drawing lines on a field. That's no fun. So I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks. Okay, let's get this guy down the other end to clean up the other end of this field. And then I got to go bring back the tippers to those other two fields. We got a lot going on. So I think plows are important to have, weeders are important to have, sower. You need two different types of sower depending on what you're going to plant. You need one that can do sunflower, soy, and obviously the original one. So it depends on what you plant. But that's all you need. You don't need fancy, fertilizers and spreaders and all that stuff. It's hard to afford it. Let's move this guy out of the way. And then this new field is going to be good to go. Why do you use plows? Is it enough to have cultivators to prepare the field for next sowing? Okay. So, if you look at, see these red? Those fields have not been plowed. If you do not plow, you do not get to fertilize. So anytime one of your fields turns red like this, you need to plow it in order to get all the fertilization in that you can. So technically you don't need to, but what you're doing is you're robbing yourself of 90% of your productivity. So make sure you plow. You only need to plow. You can set that up in your options. I have it set up for every third harvest. I need to plow. Okay. So let's take these guys back. We got to get those tippers down because I'm sure those harvesters are going to fill up. And we'll go from there. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for checking us out. My name's Typical Phineas. I'm a variety streamer. Currently, we play a lot of Farm Sim, Sea of Thieves. We've introduced Kingdom Come Deliverance, Subnautica. We've done in the past Arma 3, Hearts of Iron 4. So a lot of different genre types here on the game. City Skylines was the original game of the channel, and Planet Coaster. So welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Ask all the questions that you want. I love an engaged Twitch chat. It's the best thing. Okay, so we're going to run this guy back. Yeah, you have, Lord of the Hold. One of my oldest followers right there. Yeah, this channel was built on City Skylines. It was the first game I played on channel. So now what will happen is I will put the plow down. I will pick up a cultivator. And we're going to bring a cultivator down to the field that I just plowed. And we cultivate it in order to get it ready for sowing. And this is obviously not one of the original cultivators. So for me, you need a sower, you need cultivator, plows, and weeder. That's what you need. You have those, you're going to be good to go. Yeah, Lolson, right? Planet Coaster? Been a while, Lolson. Alright, so those guys nearly have full grain tanks, so we're going to have to get in there. Oh, see? Oh, nutters. That's what happens when you drive a cultivator 45 miles an hour around a corner.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
You're on and off Twitch? Yeah, I can understand that. A lot of people do that. But it's good to see you. All right, where did we tip over? If you do exclamation point followage, it'll actually tell you how long you've been following me. There it is. It's a new command on the channel. So we'll use this shovel on the front here, this bucket. Come on, come on, lift it up. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. 1 year, 2 months, 2 days, 23 hours, Lolson. It's good to have you back. Yeah, followage is one of the most fun commands to see it when everybody, came around and started following. That's one of my favorite commands on the channel is followage. What are we, 10 away from 700? Some of you have been around for a long time. I mean, that 700 number, I'm like, whoa. Yeah, 1 year, almost 2 years, Lord of the Hold. You've got to be one of my earliest followers then. Let's run this guy back. 322 on my leaderboard. Not bad. And of the 2543, that's how many people have stopped in and viewed my channel. So 2,500 different unique viewers have come in here. So we're just flipping that plow so we can put it away at the same angle as this plow. Okay. Now we need to, okay, go down. I'm up against it, everybody. This is awesome. Okay, so we'll get these tippers down where they need to be. All right, so let's get this. How about you put that pipe out there, Bucky? Come on. There you go. Perfect. Then we're going to get the other guy emptied, and then we'll get them working on their next fields. Okay, let's bring that pipe in. Turn the harvester back on. And just do this last little bit here. Okay, we'll have a worker do the rest of that. Oh, give me a break. You have not completed your task. See, this is one of the areas that the AI gets a little wonky on the edge of this field. I don't know why. They just don't like the edge of this field. I think we've done a lot so far tonight. I'm pretty happy with the stream. All right, that's this field all sorted. Let's turn the harvester off. Let's bring this pipe out. And luckily we have the right header on this harvester to go right into that cornfield right in front of us. Perfect. Bring that pipe in. And off you go here. We'll take this guy. We're just going to set him aside for right now. Because this guy is going to run up to field 11, empty out the harvester on field 11 so he can continue with his job, and then we'll think about selling all this off. Right? right. So I hope everybody's going to have a great Monday. I travel again this week for my real career. So I will be leaving on Tuesday. I do travel quite a bit, those of you who know me. Generally, I stream kind of like Friday through Monday kind of a thing. All right, so after he's full, did you miss anything? Yeah, see, you missed that little strip right there. That's all right. Let's grab this guy. We'll finish the little couple spots that we had. No. Just drop the plow. Thank you. We'll grab that. And I think we got to go just do the little bit down here. Yep. And then we're going to start that guy cultivating. Okay. And we'll probably run back down with a second cultivator. That this field is so large. Okay, so we're going to get this field cultivated. There we go. Sorry, I'm flipping through my vehicle so fast, everybody, but trying to keep this field moving. All right, off we go. All right, so we'll go drop this plow off, check in on the harvesters, and probably get a sower to bring down to this last field. And we'll hook up a cultivator and go cultivate the field that we just finished sowing off here to our right. I think it's 26. Matter of fact, we'll drop nearly a full grain tank. Oh, good grief. Okay, now we will grab this. Okay, and we'll get this guy cultivating. We'll go empty the sunflower I just picked up to go empty the corn so that guy can finish there. I'm actually playing on the PC with an Xbox controller. I find that it allows me to do a lot better camera work in terms of streaming. So I am on a PC with an Xbox controller. And right, that guy is finishing this field. Let's dump this. We'll dump it right up here. We'll probably sell this off later, but we got to empty that guy full of corn. All right, and then what are you playing on, Frib? PS4. Yeah, I know another guy that Platinum Spade that plays, I believe, on PlayStation. All right, so we'll empty him out. We're gonna let this guy. He's gonna say he's done. We're gonna take control of him. That was perfect timing. And we will lower the header. Turn the harvester on. Perfect. Well, I appreciate you all checking us out tonight. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to send this guy. We're going to empty this out. Let's get this pipe out. Perfect. We will fill this up. Go pick this up, and we're going to bring him to the next field that needs this type of header. All right, off we go. Let's take a look at our fields. So you can see, Frib, when I harvested my field 11 and 24 and 23, they're not turning red. That means I don't need to plow them. I just need to cultivate it and sow it to keep it going. And that's an important distinction. Okay? Let's go back. We've got, you can see they're harvested. 22. What's on 22? 22 is soybeans. So we're going to go tackle 22. Perfect. Glad, Frib. I really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, Frib. Come on, let's keep going. Move it along. Come on. Pull that right there. Drop that off. Come over here. I'm going to hook this guy up. Why isn't that? Why isn't that picking up? There it goes. Sometimes a little finicky. Okay. Okay, lower it. You know what we're going to do? Excuse me, we're going to come down here. We're going to start down here. And we're going to start down here and plow this direction. Okay, there's that. Oh, look at that. All cultivated. Perfect. So we're going to empty this, and then we've got to bring this tipper down to those fields that are being harvested currently. Yeah, we're just moving it out tonight. Love it. Okay, while that's doing that, we will go empty this guy out. So the AI is going to have a little trouble with this field just because of the angle of the field. So we may have to pick up the final end of it there. Okay, so we'll just pull this guy aside to give that guy room. He is done. So we're going to fold this guy up. So that field's ready to be sowed now. And we'll just pause on that. We'll leave this guy here because we're going to need him to cultivate the field next door. This guy is empty, so we're going to bring him down and get ready for soy. And we're good to go. We could probably set up a tractor to start sowing some fields. Okay, so we'll park this guy here. Okay, that is taking an exorbitant amount of time. But I don't want to bring that guy down. We're not going to do that. You're just going to have to keep doing this very large field on your own. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Bring him back. This is the only tractor I have available. Of course I hit that cement. This is the typical Phineas show. Why wouldn't I hit that cement? That guy. That guy. That guy. Only tractor I have available. Okay, so field 24 was sunflowers. So let's grab, I think this guy. I said sunflower, didn't I? 24 is sunflower. All right, so we got one field all flipped, ready to be sowed. The beautiful thing about this one, this sower does fertilize as well. So I will be getting my first layer of fertilizer in. Okay, we're going to set this guy to sowing that field. Lawson, you're not, it says you're not following me? That's weird. Did you unfollow me, Lawson? Hit that follow button again. I think you did, Lawson, because I went down to 689. I didn't follow myself? Oh, I see. Follow its typical... right, got it. Got it. No, yeah, you can't follow yourself. That's funny. That's funny stuff right there. I think we can finish this guy off. This is great. We are just zipping through this, everybody. I'm super happy. And we'll just take this on right here. Perfect. We'll just pick up that one little edge, and then we'll be able to cultivate this one as well, and we'll be good and good. We're just driving through these fields tonight. I was really worried it was going to take forever to flip all these fields, but we seem to be doing all right. I'm very, very happy. Game time, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Perfect. Let's see if we can fill this guy up. And while that's happening, we're going to pull this guy down. There's that. And we gotta have this guy empty out. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Where are you from? For me, it is almost 10 o'clock at night. I am on the east coast of the United States. So you are almost 11 hours, 12 hours. Nah, no worries. You kidding me? I stream in the evenings. You're going to see me in the morning. So there we go. It works out. Perfect. This guy. Hey, easy there. Jeez. Now you're blocked by an object because you ran into me. Yeah, it's 2:16 a.m. Oh, no, it's not 10 o'clock in the morning. That's game time, 10 o'clock. I see what you're saying. It's 2:16 in the morning. For me, it is 9:16 at night. So you are 5 hours ahead of me. Okay. We got this guy doing well. He's almost got that field all done. That guy cannot empty out completely. So let's do this. We're going to run him up. We'll dump the corn out in the silo manually here with the pipe. Because you can dump. Here's a trick for you, Frib. You can dump right into there. Kind of a little cheater move, but what the heck. Okay, Sunflower, are you... You're not. Corn up on 8. So this guy is going all the way up to 8. What is on 12? Wheat. Not the right header for wheat. Okay. Yeah, little trick when you don't have a tipper nearby. Little trick for you. Alright, so I'm going to drive him all the way up. Let's dump this guy out. And again, we're not selling anything here, and I know that. I'm just putting everything into my silos, and that's just because we got to flip these fields quickly, and I don't want to take the time to run down and sell it off at the different locations. And he is all done. All right. And this is the hard part, driving this equipment up to long places. It's another one of our fields right there. Long drive up to field 8, especially at 16 miles an hour. That's another field I want to buy right there. That's a biggie. That's going to cost us some monies. All right, another one of our helpers completed their task. Ooh, that's probably the field ready to be sowed. Okay, we got that guy sussed out. All right, I think we're all right. That guy's done. Park that guy right here for now. You're not done. You just think you're done. Oh yeah, this guy going again. You're still working. You're almost done. I can bring this guy down. Let's see what this guy can do. He can do sunflower, soybean, corn. I think we're going to do corn on 28. All right. That truck is glitching just a bit. Wait a minute, I just didn't... That's being cultivated. Okay, I'm okay. Okay, so let's see what we got finishing here. We're going to plant corn. Do you buy these pallets to fill up the sewing machines? Yes, you buy it in the pallet section. Now, what you can do is when you buy them, they're going to show up at the store, and you can drive your sewing machine down, park next to it, and it should fill it up. Okay? Alright, Helper E has completed their task. We're going to have to check out that. I think that's the other cultivator on that map, that really big map that we bought, 30. This field starting to be cultivated, because I don't think it needs to be plowed. Let me just double check. Correct. We get someone cultivating. Perfect. Finally, this field is cultivated. Alright, full grain tank. We're going to have to take care of that. Easy, Phineas. I don't want to tip over again. Okay, let's get this guy parked right here. Let's go back to empty out. Oh, are you serious? This guy way up here? You couldn't finish that field? Alright, so we got a long trip up to empty this grain tank at 8. Alright, so we should be good to go once this guy empties out. Whoa, easy, Phineas. So we're going to get this guy sorted. Upper H has completed their task. I find that a little hard to believe. Nice. He did. Perfect. This is going to be too much. We'll see. But we got to move these too. Oh yeah, we got to move. Come over here. So we can actually sow this field now as well. And 11 we can harvest. 11 we could cultivate when we have a cultivator free, which we do. It's sitting right here. So we're gonna fly this guy over to 11. Blocked by an object. Yes, you are blocked by an object. Perfect. Okay, this is working out great. So my plan is now to sell my soybeans so I can buy a weeder and plow. Perfect. Do you always play the time in... I always play at like 1. And then if I have fields that I'm like, okay, I got nothing to do, then I'll speed up. And then as soon as my fields hit the growth I need, I will pull it back to 1. So yes, you'll find that in early game you can probably play at a 5 or 15. But for me, with so many fields now, I knew I was going to hit that tree. I definitely play at 1. I've played most of this game at 1. So yes, I just find I need the time and I don't want to feel rushed, so I play the game on the slowest setting. I know there are a lot of other people out there that play it at a faster pace than me, but it's just what it is. And soybeans are good. Soybeans are a good thing to grow in terms of pricing, so that's a good choice. I find soybeans are good. Sunflower is another good one. Okay, so that guy is all set. That guy is good. They are good. Planting corn is done. Okay, come on. You can do it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It's working out great.
Here we go.
Okay, let's get this all tucked away. Okay, good grief. Let's drive this guy back down. And then we're gonna regroup and figure out what the heck is going on. We'll need to bring a cultivator up here. It's the slow boat back to my farm. I wonder what this field is. I gotta suss out the fields I have remaining and which header and harvesters I need. But we're gonna put this one away and then regroup. And actually, I know where I can park this. 16 is sunflower. So I'm actually going to pull this up to field 16 in anticipation of needing it there, instead of parking it where it normally goes. Yeah, it looks like the other fields that we got going on are wheat that won't need the header that we have on, but this field will. So we're just gonna park this dude right here. Perfect. Okay, so that guy's all set. Let's bring this guy down. And actually, we could dump a bit of this corn off at our pigs. I think we will do that now that we're up here, because I know the pigs need a little bit more corn. We have 200 pigs. And we could use some, we can actually use some soybean up here too. So I'm just going to empty this whole thing right here. So perfect. Restocking our pigs. Alright, I feel better about that. Alright, put that down. I will go this way. And someone else has completed their task. Alright, we are just going to pull this guy right here. And let's go see who finished their job. You did not finish your job. You just think you finished your job. And I wonder if he will be smart enough to do it this way now. Okay, so we got him. Let's dump this. You know what? We're going to sell this. Yeah, at the Denton Bakery. It's got great pricing right now. Perfect timing to do it. So, just like Frib, I'm going to go sell off my soybean. Normally when I have a mod here, we'll set up a bet to see how much you think I'm actually going to make from selling this off. I don't think I have a mod in channel right now. Okay, so let's sell this. It's a nice little profit. Gonna be close to 40 grand. $42,000 of soybean. Perfect. We needed that. We needed that. Okay. Was he smart enough? He was smart enough to finish that. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to run both of these pieces of equipment right here. Back up. Because we got a couple fields to tackle up this way. We also have some sowing to do, but like this field right here. We are moving it right along, everybody. You are still just working that. Oh, Frib, when you get into big fields, you always want to sow your fields on speed 1, Frib. The reason for that, if you're playing fast, and as an example, this field is very large, If you're playing fast, what will happen is part of your field will be on one growth cycle and part of your field will be on another growth cycle. So you can play fast until you sow a field, and at that point, slow down to 1, sow the field, speed it back up. All right? But do not sow fields beyond speed 1 so that you don't get different growth cycles within a field. Okay? It's a pain in the neck. Another tip for you, Frib. All right, and now I'm going to enable the straw swath on this one too. Oop, just knock down that sign. Let's hope this does it. Yep, you did. Perfect. All right. You're okay there. You're okay. Do we have a tractor not in use? I don't think we do. I think all the tractors... well... Let me pull back here. 23 was corn. I thought we harvested that. All right, so that needs cultivating. Are all my cultivators in use? Yep. All cultivators are in use. That guy's still plodding along down there. Alright, let's go put this back. Let's go pick up a sower and see if I have one that has corn left on it. If I have a big one that has corn on it. I know I have a small one, but I really don't want to use a small one. Alright, so... we don't have corn. We have soybean, not corn. Okay. Which means this guy over here is a little one. Do I really want to use a little one? Well, it's better than not having one. Might as well get it starting to be sown, right? Alright, so I think both of our cultivators are now done. So we'll leave this cultivator here as well, because we're going to need that in a minute. Yep, that cultivator is done. have some sowing that needs to be done. But at least we got this far, right? We got our fields this far tonight. Huge success. And I appreciate the follows tonight and everything. We are just 10 away from 700. It's been a goal for a while of mine now. So thank you for hitting that follow button, everybody. I so appreciate it. Nice and easy, Phineas. Nice and... What are you doing, Finn? Come on. All right. We're good. And I think what we'll do is then we're going to also sort out what I want to bring. Like, I think I need to bring some sunflower up to the pigs. And maybe some soy. We got to work that out. You can see that shed right there. Another person completed their task. Boy, we've just got very efficient workers tonight. Okay, we'll do that. Who has finished their job? Oh, you have finished your job. What do the pigs need, though? Wheat. It is wheat for the pigs. You know what I'm going to do? This guy's got to bring wheat to the pigs. That's what this guy's going to do. It's unloaded here. And then we're going to take this wheat up to the pigs because I'm running a little low on my wheat from pigs. I think I can probably squeeze through here, right? Can I squeeze through here? Can I squeeze through? Oh, God. That's an expensive piece of equipment. Thank God. Another one completed their tasks. Okay. Who has completed their task? You have. Thank God. Okay, so our newest field, Field 30, is all plowed, cultivated, and sowed. Yes! Love it. Applause to me. Oh, by the way, new people to the channel. If you scroll down, you'll see my Stream Elements leaderboard. It's one of the panels. It's got everybody points in it, the top points people on the channel. If you scroll to the bottom of that panel, oh, you knew I was going to be serious. If you scroll to the bottom of that panel, it says like more stats or more options, something like that. You click that, and you'll see something for the soundboard there. You have access as viewers to use your credits on all of those sounds. So whether it's the applause, the failure, all of that stuff, please use it, for the stream. It's for all of you as well. So please use it. So this is field, what field am I on? 22. 22 is soy. Perfect. So we're gonna get this one all done up on soy, and we'll be good to go. All right. This guy is still going. This guy is going. This cultivator probably come up here. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Frib, I was just talking about my panels on my Twitch, on my channel. That if you scroll down to my Stream Elements panel and on the bottom it says More Options, you can click that and it'll bring up the soundboard, and you can purchase the different sounds like the applause and the different things I use on stream to enhance the viewer. So you can use those with all of your credits. All right, so I think we're good. This guy, I'm gonna run up to the pigs. And then we'll take stock of where we are. But I'm super excited with all that we've done tonight. And we're gonna dump this off right here. Perfect. So we're filling up our pigs, getting them all taken care of. I was a little worried at the lack of supplies up here. And now we're good. We get wheat. We still got our sweet potatoes over there. Or sugar beets, excuse me. Plenty of straw. Although we'll add more straw. And we should be good to go. Alright, and we'll bring this guy down to take care of this field. Alright, and look at this, another field done. We are just rocketing tonight. Perfect. All right, everybody. I think that I'm going to leave it right here for tonight. Super, super excited. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. Frib, thank you for being so active in chat with me. I've had a great time tonight. It's been great coming back to the farm. It's always a great game. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you when I see you.